Hello friends, welcome back. Today I'll be talking about radar. I think this is the most awaited video. I got a lot of comments for making videos on radar. So here it is. And now let's start. Radar is an acronym used for radio detection and ranging. That means radar uses radio frequency waves to detect the position, distance, height or velocity of any obstacle called target. The working of a radar is based on the principle of reflection of electromagnetic waves. A pulse of electromagnetic wave is sent towards the target and the reflected signal, also known as echo, is detected, and the time interval between the transmission and reception is used to calculate the distance of target. A radar consists of a duplexer that works as both transmitter and receiver, and it has a dish that directs the transmitted signal towards the target and also receives the incoming signal. A pulse of electromagnetic wave is sent whose pulse width is tau second and time period is capital T second. After reflection, the same pulse is received but with a delay of a small t second. Since the pulse travels twice the distance of target in up and down travel, so we have the distance 2r equal to c into t, where r is the range or distance of target and c is the speed of light. So r will be c into t by 2. For example, if time taken is 1 microsecond, then range will be 3 into 10 to the power 8 into 10 to the power minus 6 divided by 2. That will be equal to 150 meter. For reliable detection, this echo pulse must be received before the transmission of second pulse. So time of receiving back the pulse must be less than or equal to the time period of the pulse, that is capital T. So range r must be less than equal to c into t divided by 2. The range below c into t by 2 is also known as unambiguous range. If a pulse is sent towards the more than one target, then echo signal will come from the objects one by one after a short delay, and it depends on the distance between the objects. If echo signal from first object is received after t1 second and from second object is received after t2 second, then the distance between the two objects will be c into t2 minus t1 divided by 2. And the minimum distance that a radar can detect is called radar resolution. So for minimum detectable distance, the two echo pulses must be just one after other without any time gap and also should not overlap each other. In that case, the difference in T1 and T2 will become tau, that is pulse width. So resolution will be c into tau divided by 2. Now the most important topic of radar is radar range equation. In most of the exams, questions come from this topic only. Let's we have a radar setup with a transmitted power equal to Pt. Then power density at a point can be given as Pt divided by 4 pi r square. If capital G is the directive gain of antenna, then power density will be multiplied by G. And if sigma is the radar cross section of target, then power incident on target will be equal to Pt divided by 4 pi r square into G into sigma. Now this power gets reflected in all the directions. So if power received by the radar is S, then it will become Pt into Gt into sigma divided by 4 pi r square into 4 pi r square and into Ae. Now if we rearrange this equation, then the range r will become Pt into G into sigma into Ae divided by 4 pi square into S and whole to the power 1 by 4. Now let's see the factors affecting the radar range. The first one is radar range is directly proportional to Pt to the power 1 by 4. From the above equation we can also derive that R is directly proportional to 1 by S to the power 1 by 4. Now since we know the effective aperture equal to lambda square by 4 pi into G, so if we replace AE here, then G square term will come inside the bracket. So range will be directly proportional to under root of G. Now from this equation we can easily see the effective aperture AE is directly proportional to the gain of antenna. So range is also directly proportional to under root of AE. So that's all for this video. Now go and see the previous year questions of ISRO exam, and the questions are from these topics only which I have explained in this video. So all the best for your exam and thanks for watching.